What's up, guys? I normally would never do this. I would never get on and complain on our Facebook. But as you guys know, we just started about 2 weeks ago these new coveralls that they're thicker, a little more protection, has, the smash and dash little patch on it, and it was really cool. People came in, they really enjoyed them, they loved them. Well, here's the problem. Cintas, who's the one who's doing our uniform rentals, their salesman completely effing lied to us. It's weird, I'm censoring my own words, but I'm trying. But they completely lied to us when it comes down to how these coveralls work. It started off with, hey, we'll give you, you'll have 3 different sizes, what is kind of what we were going for, a small, large, 2X, and then we were like, well, we might want to have a few more, 3Xs as well. So, but the first day of delivery, they pretty much brought in smalls, mediums, large, extra large, double X, and they had significantly more coverall quantities than, or sizes than we had agreed to. So we're like, hey, we don't need these ones, take them back. And the original conversation was it's going to cost us, for the amount we need, about $60 to $80 a week, right? So I'm like, okay, that's doable. We reset things up on the website, on the booking side. We had it taken care of. We increased the cost on them by about $5 for you to use in the paint room and in the rage room. So essentially, it was only a $3 increase if you had both ponchos and coveralls. So it wasn't a huge increase. We were still eating a majority of it, and we still had it optional for people instead of just shoving it in our pricing and increasing it like a lot of these companies do out here, especially in the rage room world, is that they're going to force you to do it and you're going to eat the cost. So the first bill came out to like $111 for the first week, and I'm like, well, y'all need to adjust it because you gave us stuff that we didn't agree on. Well, they did their very first pickup on Monday, and because again, we only have one person wear them, then we put them in the dirty side and they pick them up. Well, what I was told, because I want to make sure when I talk to the sales guys, like if we have 15 of these this size small, for instance, 15 size smalls, we use 10 of them. You guys will pick up the 10 dirty ones, and then that day you'll replace the 10 with 10 clean ones, right? And he's like, yeah, that's how it works. You're only being charged for the 15 that you're gonna have for that quantity, as an example. And you don't have to worry about it. We'll replace them. You'll always have 15 on hand, 15 clean ones. So that way we don't have to reuse them, which is disgusting. We're not gonna do that anyways. But it takes care of it. Well, the guy, when he on Monday picked it up, we came in yesterday, which is Wednesday for us, our first day open for the week. And there were only 3 coveralls. There's one medium that they had left that wasn't even supposed to be used or delivered, and then one small, one 2X. And I was like, hey, I called the driver, and the driver, by the way, he's been super helpful. Him and his supervision team, they're great. It's a salesman who's a piece of shit. But I called him up, like, hey, where's the coveralls? He's like, well, we picked him up and we'll bring him back next week. And I'm like, you're not gonna leave any? He's like, no. He's like, we don't. He's like, you have to have basically double the amount of quantities you want if that's how you're gonna do it. Where you need, instead of 15 smalls, for instance, you need 30. So you have 15 on hand, and we take the other 15 to clean them. And I was like, that was never even discussed. And so when I did the math of what it would cost to double the quantities, it would go from, because once you got rid of the size we didn't need, it would be about $100, or $90 to $100 a week, which isn't horrible, still good at it. But now we would have to double the amount of money. We would be paying them about $200 a week just to have these on hand. And so it came down to one of 2 ways that we could go. Option 1 was that we could do that, $200 a week, jump prices up to help negate that cost. So most packages would go up $5 per person per package. Then the coveralls would go up as well. And it was just so much increasing, like $800 a month for us for some coveralls, when we were told it would really only be maybe, you know, 80 a week max, you guys can see the problem, right? It was over $400 more a month. We don't want to increase prices on you guys. We don't want to make things harder. You know, the economy is already hurting right now. It's an election year. People are already hating each other. So there's so many things that we just don't want to do as a business. You know, we're basically like the Mint Mobile of rage rooms, that we want to keep prices low, give you a good amount of stuff to break, and not have to raise prices on you. And that's what our goal has been. So we're going to be going back to our original coveralls. We're not going to do business with them. I fucking hate liars. Didn't cuss or bleep myself out. I can't stand shitty salesmen who say, yeah, don't worry, it'll be pretty affordable, 80 bucks a month max, or 80 bucks a week max, to now 200 a week. And you guys can understand that. Just because we're a business doesn't mean we're rolling in dough. You know, I think it's a lot of misconceptions that people, like business owners, we're making so much money. Like, we're doing good. It was better last year. It'll get better, but we're still a small business. So we don't want to eat a huge amount of costs, but then pass it on to you guys. It's just not going to happen. So we're going back to our normal coveralls, no more ponchos before this. The delivery driver, he took care of my invoice for this week. They're working on taking the quantities down for the other ones. So they are working with us in that realm. Cintas sales, fuck you guys. You guys are pieces of shit. And we're going to do a Cintas special that we're going to promote for people to get a discount because you like ripping small businesses off. So as always, do better. Have salesmen with fucking integrity. And other than that, that's pretty much where we're at, guys. So if you guys want to share this video, put it out there. Cintas needs to do better. They're trying to fuck small businesses over like us, lying to us, misleading us just to get a fucking contract. Which, by the way, the contract is done. So you made a couple $100 versus if you were fucking honest, you would have made thousands of dollars throughout the year from us. So we're going to go jump back on these coveralls that we were doing, you know, kind of reinstate that. We will be looking for other companies, but to be honest, I'm kind of skeptical of any place like that right now. It's just, you know, a big, huge company taking advantage of small companies just to make a buck is not going to happen. So longer video. Sorry about that. It is what it is. I just want to be honest with you. If you have bookings coming up that you paid for the coveralls, we do have the old coveralls still on site, the ones we were using before this. We're going to change all the stuff on the computer system. I have to do that right now. Update your booking, and so you'll have a refund coming for if you had paid any extra for the coveralls. So don't worry about that. So other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to tag Cintas and tell them to go fuck themselves.